Some of y'all don't know how to act when y'all in an airplane. And y'all gonna get added to that plane's no-fly list and wondering why you stuck on Spirit and Frontier due to your behavior. And if y'all get kicked off of Spirit and Frontier, you might as well just get prepared to take the bus.
Triggered that. Honey, no. Go see a specialist. Because that's
You
too
too.
much.
You too. Obviously, you have an issue with minorities because I really.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Let's get off the plane.
Huh? Thank you, darling. Hon, I don't know what you went through today. I apologize.
Well, truly, you triggered me. So I expect a little bit more kindness and respect
Then
as
give
the
it to me
customer.
first.
You
Entire-
triggered me because I simply.
Are you from here? Good luck. Because you're in Florida. You're going to be very triggered, sweetheart. Okay? That's how that works.
Are we not like close to Miami? Where are we?
Okay, so.
Just sit your behind down. You ain't gotta have a whole entire conversation. Sit your butt down so we can leave.
You're right. You are absolutely correct. Good training.
But darling,
Good training.
your entitlement. Do you understand?
It's not entitlement. It's
No,
about
what you're gonna
being
do?
treated
Lower
with
your voice.
kindness and respect.
Cool. Excuse me. Hey, Jackie. Do you mind calling the front? We need security. Thank you. Because I'm over it. Appreciate you. You're gonna wait right there. Understood? Got it. No, you got.
You got somebody from Jersey up front because you could tell by her accent. But at the end of the day, man, it ain't worth it. You on Frontier, you done spent however much money on your flight and you being ignorant. That's it.
She stays right here.
Wow.
Called her, hit her with a goon.
Wow.
It's going down. Frontier. Right now, she quiet now. Look at her. She ain't saying shit. Security got her red. Yes, ma'am. We don't play that stuff. We got you. Right now, she quiet.
No, you are in control of your own actions. So you need to act like an adult. Do you understand me? I'm not playing. One more word, one more cuss word from these kids. That's it. Good luck.
The flight attendant is doing her job. And you shouldn't be on the airplane acting unruly anyway. Just sit back and relax and go on about your day. You trying to get from point A to point B, wherever that may be, without any extra problem. If you have a problem, I'm sure Frontier has a complaint box that is filled at this particular point, but don't worry, they will get to you very soon because they value their customers, or so they say. I don't know which one is at the bottom right now, but I'm assuming it's a fight between Frontier and Spirit. That's why I avoid both of them, because I ain't got time.
Good afternoon, Arthur Poindexter here. I want to give you the follow-up of the flight and what I know happened after the flight. So, this is our first time flying Frontier. It was me and my cousins. We were going to Florida for whatever reason, guys trip, you know, whatever you want to call it. So, we go to Florida. On our way to Florida, we fly Frontier. Frontier wasn't the worst airline we ever been on, but the process of checking our bags and paying for our bags wasn't the easiest. Our trip started off a little crazy, but that's the only problems we had at the airport. We get on the plane. I usually fly AirPods in, watching a movie, podcast, so I'm not too aware of most of the time what's going on around me. But halfway through the flight, me and my cousin who was sitting on this side, we're talking, and we're talking about whatever. But, you know, you hear somebody raising her voice, you know what I mean? And she was sitting one row back and at the window on this side of me. And I really couldn't tell what she was saying, you know what I mean? Because we're talking. Then we stopped talking for a minute, and I heard her complain about a green tea, her not getting a tea on time or something. And she was complaining. So the flight attendant, not stewardess, I apologize if I used a derogatory term, flight attendant, was talking to her, and they were discussion. It was a discussion about her getting a tea. So, flight attendant went to the front of the plane. You know, I'm not really I'm not worried about how long it is because it's not mine. So she's still complaining about it. You know, I pop my AirPods in, I'm watching a movie again. Next thing my cousin taps me, we're talking again. She's still talking about it. This is about 15, 20 minutes before we land. Fast forward, we land. Everybody's getting their stuff out the bins. We're standing up. AirPods put in my pocket. Guess who's complaining again? This old girl. She's talking about the CEO of Frontier, and he must not know how these flight attendants aren't doing their job, how they're slow, they're incompetent, they need more training. So I don't know what's happening behind me. I hear talking.
It's 15 to 20 minutes before the flight end. You're wasting your time complaining about some tea. Unless you paid for the tea. If she paid for the tea, you giving me my tea when I walk out because I paid for it. That's how petty I would be. But I'm also not going to be.
And I hear the flight attendant. The flight attendant who had a discussion with her wasn't the same one that got her tea. But she had came from the back of the plane, and you see, she wasn't about playing any games at all. So they were arguing for about 2-3 minutes before I pushed record. Then, then all the magic happened. That video, them videos went absolutely viral. I know nothing about being viral or anything like that, but the video went crazy. So I record, the flight attendant, she tells me stop filming. It's no problem. I stop. It's like I got one more little video. We get off the plane, and when we're getting off the plane, we see sheriff's deputies walking towards the plane. So we're like, she's done, but she had to stay on the plane while we got off. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I heard they stopped her and they talked to her for a little bit, and then they let her go on her way with no charges or anything. But because she didn't do anything criminal, she was just being very rude. You know what I mean? And it was definitely entertainment. Hopefully y'all got some entertainment out of that. You know what I mean? And hopefully nobody got, like, from Frontier or anybody got in any trouble. You know what I mean? But Frontier, the flight, it was a good flight, but the process to get onto the plane wasn't too good. I appreciate y'all watching the videos. Keep sharing it, like, follow. Hopefully I can come with some more crazy videos because my camera game is on.
Sir, you must not know the rumors of Frontier and Spirit. They have horrible customer service. Shit, I'm about the CEO don't care. Must not know. He don't care. That's the problem. They are a low budget airplane carrier. Their service is, hey, you want a cheap flight? Here I am. But don't be expected. United Airlines, Southwest, Singapore Airline, Emirates Airline services here. That's not what this is. And you need to understand that. They keep telling y'all that, and y'all keep being in denial. And this right here, I don't know who mama thought that this was a good idea, but this should have been landed you on a no-fly list immediately. Because just because you think your child is talented, don't mean that I want to hear her talent.
I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I love to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea. It calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just...
All right, there you was kind of flat. Ma'am, that's enough. We heard the demo. It ain't a boo, but it's a stop. And go sit down somewhere. And her mama standing back there listening to this crap. And where the heck is the flight attendants? Because she ain't supposed to be on the mic. What if it's an emergency or something? She holding up the mic trying to sing. Y'all should have ended this immediately. As soon as she hit the first note, ma'am, what are you doing? No, ma'am. Sorry. This is not X Factor or American Idol. I'm going to need you tonight. Go sit down and strap in. Thank you. Having to sit through 1 minute and 53 seconds of this crap.
Telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island. So maybe I can roll with mine. I can make us strong, I can lead with pride. I'll be satisfied if I play along. But the voice inside
I guess it's from Moana. I like the little movie. I didn't really understand in the second one how she became a demigod because she was human. So I didn't really get that transformation. And I'm trying to see who her love interest gonna be when she get older, because I guess it can't be the dude that the demigod that she met in the first one, because that would seem weird because he like hundreds of years older than her. But still, it's some questions there that I want them to fix. It's also some questions when it comes to Encanto. Like, why the girl got the house and didn't get no power? I want you to fix that. You know, it's something you should have did. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
Days behind me. One day I'll know how far I'll go.
Now you hear that girl on that mic, and you acting like you don't know where the noise come from. You see her on that mic, come do your job. This the one that needs to be making a complaint, because I'm like, hey ma'am, look, this first 30 seconds was hard, but come on now, you're pushing it. Almost 2 minutes of this out there handing out snacks while she providing unwanted entertainment. Enough is enough. God, don't it, bro? Ma'am, you want to be in band. I think that would be great for you, but there's a time and place for everything. I think that you need to, you need to practice a little bit more, because you was in the songs. I mean, you got kind of rusty, but that happened to people. So maybe drink some water before you go do your audition. You will slack in some areas, but if you really want it, I think that it'll work for you. If Taylor Swift can make it, so can you, because the haters are gonna hate. Shake them off.
Everybody wants to go to New Orleans, ma'am. Just put your bet. If we
We're
have
going
room,
to
if we have room,
This is not New Orleans.
You don't know where the flight is
You don't
going.
know where the flight is going. First of all,
I'm sorry about that. That's my mistake. I'm just saying.
you
we're going to
told so
Newark.
many times
We're
that is
going to
New
Newark.
Orleans. So first of all, you have to know where we are going.
Okay, and you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna make sure you guys get off. How about that? This is easy for me to do.
Okay, do it.
What? I will.
Okay,
I
do it.
will. Watch.
See, you was talking to the wrong one, man. Y'all, Newark, New Orleans, either way, y'all not going. You know good and well you not supposed to have bags in your lap. You need to put it under the seat. I don't understand why people get on flights acting like they ain't got no dang on common sense. Okay? That's it. Just put your bag under your seat. Do what she asks. You knew what she meant. She probably had worked a double shift and she's tired. Sometimes you forget the location you supposed to be going to. Whatever. Just put your bag under your seat. Leave the woman alone. She is dead serious. She got flip at the lip and she's like, oh, okay, bet.
Officer Carver gets up the airport police. The captain has asked y'all to board the plane. Spirit Airlines is not going to board you. Okay, well, they denied y'all boarding. They're not going to rebook you. What means is either y'all come off the plane with me right now, or I'm going to deboard the whole plane, which means every single passenger on this plane is going to come off, and then the three of y'all are going to come on. And listen, with them not boarding you again, and with them denying you boarding, all three of y'all will be going to jail tonight. So either come off with us, or we're gonna deboard the whole plane. It's not a threat.
Yeah.
They're
They have this threatening us first.
Okay.
Then it's not only one side story.
Listen to me. I don't work for the airlines. I work for the airport. Okay. Spirit
Well,
Airlines.
folks, just an update here. As you can tell, it's still lightning outside. The ramp is still closed. We still need a little bit more fuel. The way that works is a time starts once the last lightning strike. That's within 5 miles. Once we do not have a strike within 5 miles, we start a timer.
Pretty sure it's a high likelihood they have deboard the entire plane because you got ignorant people that do not want to get off. Only thing you had to do was put your stuff under the seat. Now you got to get off. When she said, all right, you don't worry about it, you ain't gonna make it there, she was dead serious. Sometimes you just got to shut up and do what you ask. This is why listening, okay, listen to understand, not to respond. You don't always got to have a smart mouth. You got to know when to fold them, know when to walk away. Know when to you never count your money while you're sitting at the table. That's all it is. Now you didn't learn. And sometimes people get upset because they get sick of your baby crying on the flight.
Crying on the flight, non-stop. That's what's next. We are in a tin can with a baby in a echo chamber, and you want to talk to me about being okay? Okay. That child has been crying for 40 minutes. Lower that, and you can't put your finger in my face like that. Calm the child down, please. Why is the baby yelling? I'm not screaming. You want me to scream? You want me to scream? I'll scream. Please stop the baby crying. Please. We need to call. You can't do what the feel like.
Oh gosh. I just had to add this one because I always thought this was so funny because that is annoying, especially if you got a long flight and that baby screaming and hollering the entire flight. It ain't cute, it's annoying. And I understand the baby's ears may be popping or the child's not feeling good or maybe just having a bad day. But dang, bro, 40 minutes and your child still ain't shut up? I know you tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it too. Yeah, it's a valid complaint. There's no excuse, so I'm telling you to get off.
Everybody wants you off, dude.
I got this, guys. You gotta come on.
You want to chime in, guys?
No.
Yeah. So if your wife is over there talking to another dude, man, you're just gonna sit there and take it. I don't think. But yet you feel like you can talk to me? Is that fair? Is that fair? Don't fucking point your finger at me. I'm just protecting myself from this nut job. You're running your mouth. Nut job. You're running your mouth.
$1 for a slice.
All right, guys.
Put your phone down, you douchebag. Are you like 80? You still filming people? Don't make me throw my food at you. Just make a
Hey, bro, that's assault. You was already getting kicked off the plane. Now you didn't assaulted somebody on the plane, so it's a high likelihood if he want to be petty, you're going to jail. Okay, and your wife still gonna be sitting in that corner flirting with a man if that's what got you upset. Cause some of y'all mistake a hello for a flirt. I see why she trying to cheat. Cause you got some anger issues. It's like, do you want to sit by your husband on this flight? No, I'm alright. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna need all you guys. Put your phone down. I'm gonna need all you guys. Put your phone down. See ya.
He heckled me. Oh my gosh. Woman tries to open emergency door on an airplane.
Please stop. Please stop the plane. Please stop the plane. What's going on? She's trying to open the door. She tried to open this door. Please stop. Please stop the plane. This is not normal. Please stop the plane. My boyfriend is a felon. I thank him about you. Can you please stop the plane? No, stop.
Hey,
Relax. Please, talk to me.
Can we just please have everyone sit down?
My boyfriend is a pilot. Okay. I sent a voice note about the sound. She said, please stop, open the door.
No, it's an Airbus, sweetie. It's an Airbus.
It happens all the time. Positive. I've been flying this plane for 4 years. She's calling. It happens every time. I'm sorry, I'm scared of you.
Can we? Yeah. We're gonna stop. You okay? I'm sorry. What's wrong? Okay, can you put the captain in this down? Is the flag. Please stop.
How you having a panic attack in this particular moment? If it was really a fire and they needed to open a door, you would be getting burnt alive. And I understand they can hit you at a moment, but ma'am, woosah. If you prone to that type of stuff, you don't need to be sitting next to the exit door. Because you have to be able to open the door in case of an emergency. They tell you this when you sit there. This is the things that it requires. If you can't do this, don't sit there and you having a freaking panic attack. You just wanted the extra leg room. They're going to have to pass you to get out the exit. And I understand it can be scary, but at that particular point, you need to keep your calm. You need to listen so you can prepare for information.
Okay, and you're either going to get off the feet, or I'm going to call the Atlanta police, and they're going to take you off and take you to jail. I don't care who you call, man. You coming with us or not? Are you coming
I'm
with
not
us?
getting off this plane. Give me a warrant. Where's the warrant at? It's my birthday. Are you serious? This is something. Wow. Lois Lane. Nobody's not going to touch you. You never want to touch you. Oh, this is
Oh my gosh, lady, just get off. She just told you she ain't getting off.
I don't understand.
Okay.
I'm not going on this plane. In jail?
Yes, jail.
I'm not getting off this plane.
Jail, ma'am, jail. And you better hope it ain't a Saturday, because you going to be in there till Monday, because you want to act a fool on the plane. And I know you probably upset because you didn't spend your good dollars, but you need to follow instructions. I don't know what happened before this, but still, the sentiment remains the same. Follow instructions. I don't care if you black, brown, yellow with polka dot stripes. Follow instructions. As simple as that. Get from point A to point B. That's the goal. And you got to do what you got to do. Okay? Handle your business. The only thing you going to get wished on your birthday is DDYS. Don't drop your soap. But you can't get no warrant. That's not your private property. You don't own the plane. You bought a seat on the plane. Talking about a warrant. He already told you. Atlanta PD about to come up on that plane and get you out. Either way. So you got one or two options. Either you voluntarily get off this plane, or you gonna involuntarily get put off this plane and you're going to jail.
I'm not, so show me the protocols of the airline where I have to get off this airline. Show me the protocol. Show me when I sign. Please put it in my face before I get off of this plane. Should have been gone. I'm not moving.
Auntie, they say if you get off, you don't have to go to jail. But if the police gotta get you off, you're gonna spend your birthday in jail.
I'm not getting off.
But you don't need to go to jail. We don't want to see you go to jail on your birthday. So you don't go to jail. Come on, Auntie. We don't want you in jail, Auntie. Come on now. No. We just say okay, got it.
Where's the paperwork? Where's the paperwork?
There is no paperwork.
Ticket.
We all paid for the ticket, and now we all running
On
behind.
the plane, I have to get off.
Right, and that really would suck if you have a connecting flight. And if you got a connecting flight and somebody on there and your plane get delayed because somebody want to act a plump fool, that sucks.
Alright guys, I do apologize. We are going to have to ask everyone to get off the plane.
Oh my God.
And we're going to have to report you. You can leave your stuff, but we do need everyone in your boarding pass. Please bring your boarding pass. Come off the plane.
Get your ass off this plane.
Going to jail today.
You going to jail now,
Are you
buddy.
serious? No, we all have to be playing now.
Oh my God.
It's about to be late
Oh my God.
She's refusing to get off, so now all of us have to get off.
Man, happy birthday.
Get off. We have to give her back. She won't.
Man, happy birthday. When you're on your way to jail, I think that's one artist you should listen to. Steady trying to find a mode. Why do I do locked up the one let me Hey, what? But I hope Big Bertha don't come over there and try to wish you a happy birthday. What you do is, listen, you clench your cheeks and stand close to the wall. Now you fighting to protect your cheeks on your birthday. That's tragic. And you ruining other people's day. But I know you don't care. I already knew from jump they was going to have to deboard everybody. Because you just was like, if I gotta get off. Everybody gonna get off. But the difference between you and them is they gonna be able to get back on the plane. What? Oh my gosh. And you better hope it's not a round trip ticket. Because that's, dang, money down the drain and you ain't getting a refund. Ticket prices is expensive. $400, $300, $200 some dollars. Even at $200 some dollars, that's a whole bunch of money.
Sit down.
Do not restrain me.
Sit down. Sit down.
Why are you so angry?
Because you're being irate. You are back there. You've already caused confusion. The captain has already been notified. We were already going to have somebody here sit here and meet you.
I went to the bathroom.
Honey, there's been more than several interactions with all of the staff on board the aircraft. Law enforcement has already been notified. So the best interest for you is to sit down.
Please, thank you. Because what the is this? What did I do? Do not.
You don't want to yell at me again?
Do I not? You bowled up at my...
Your coworker put her hands on me. You're lucky I don't sue the crap out of this airline.
It's medical, ma'am.
Get off.
We're not allowed
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
Get the police down here for this one.
Stewardess bowled up at me.
Well, both of y'all going to jail. Both of y'all. And once again, it's Frontier. Y'all just be having y'all, but that's why I don't mess with y'all. Y'all had some good prices to go where I was going, but I was like, y'all got them hidden prices, and y'all be having issues with canceling flights and stuff. Then you got some ignorant people that want to ride to the airport, and I try to stay away from them unless I got to be around them. Now, if you got, nah, not even then. What's your first class tickets looking like? Oh my gosh. Hey, as always, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Stay blessed. Oh, hold on. We got one more. Having a disability is not an excuse to mistreat others. Okay. This is so sad. Kudos to the flight attendant that kept their composure throughout the flight.
That's fine. But I need my son to be near me. My husband has autism. He can sit by himself. So if you have to put me in that very last spot and I just won't get up, that's fine. But I thank the captain. Can you help me with this and throw that wherever?
Yes. Well, I mean, but you're making so many advances.
No.
Where to go at this point.
Just go. Just leave. I mean, just go. Take off. I'll deal with it afterwards.
Well, we're not going to have this chaos in the air.
Oh, it's not chaos.
It is.
Well, I'm hearing impaired, so I'm sorry if I sound...
Man, you heard what she said, though. You ain't that hearing impaired. You heard everything that came out her mouth. And you ain't gonna put that on being partially deaf or whatever it is going on with you. You a mess. You giving out all of these orders. You ain't lip impaired. You're speaking just fine. Your speech ain't impaired. You ain't even add a please up in here. And what's killing me is y'all sit up there and y'all act like you can't pick your seats. So if your son needed to be sitting next to you, before you checked in, you could have made sure y'all was sitting next to each other. You didn't do that. And most of the time, they're not going to be making those changes up in the air. When I was traveling, I always say my nephew, I made sure they was sitting next to their mama and not next to me. Oh, God. Because I got one that just... I mean, he just talk. He hate to have silence.
Okay, here's your son and your dad.
Somebody's using God's name in vain behind me. I'll be quiet and I'll just sit here.
I thought you couldn't hear. I thought you was hearing impaired. But you heard somebody use the name of God in vain behind you. She's explaining to you where your son is. And you're refusing to listen to her. Which sucks. Because there's no reason for your behavior. It don't matter if you have a disability or you don't. There's no reason for you to be a jerk. They're just trying to do their job.
Can you please help me?
I can as soon as you No, I will.
Sir. Can you please help me? So we can go.
No, that's not his responsibility. I'm here to help, but I'm not going to sit here and be berated.
I am not trying to berate you.
Here you go.
Then you snap, bro. See, nah, man, ooh. And then you snatch the phone out her hand, and she's just trying to do her job. Sometimes you make stuff unnecessarily hard for people, and then try to pretend like you're helpless, and that's absolutely not the case. See, you lucky when she let you continue to go. Cause I would be like, hey, either you gonna get off this plane or the police gonna come get you. Why? Because of your attitude. As always, remember that you're fearfully and wonderfully made. Stay blessed.